Overdose. Damn, look at that, they broke the mold. Give me some more, make it overdose. Give me some more, make it overdose. Give me some more.
What's going on, you stinky motherfuckers? This is, for argument's sake, Cruise Control Radio. We here right now, Studio 312, the best barbershop in the borough. You know what it is now, right?
Yeah.
I bet. What's your name? What you go by?
Swayze.
We gotta do the sitcom, John.
What was that? Fucking Wayans Brothers.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And I'm High Marz, a.k.a. The Monster, a.k.a. The Monsoon, a.k.a. Freshly Trimmed Him, and y'all know what's going on. Welcome to the show. Also, we are officially sponsored by Unofficially Dude Wipes. When you're out in the world and feeling gross, get your fresh back on the go. Dude Wipes.
Dude Wipes.
Real quick for literally 2 minutes. I need this. Why can't I need somebody to help me. Why can't I send Android videos or photos?
You can, but it won't send like how Apple sends it.
Mine won't send ever. I tried to send you the video. I tried to send him the video of the. I was in Walmart today, and I didn't know they was in Walmart, and it was Dude Wipes, and they had every.
Yeah, dog. Dude Wipes is in Kroger and fucking Publix. Them shit's
and they
everywhere.
had flavors. Is every fucking. And that's why I was like, bro.
That nigga said flavor. No, there's sense, my nigga. Like,
no, Alex said flavors.
I did.
I'm just repeating. Yeah. So yeah, but I didn't know they was in it. But I tried to send it, and I was like,
yeah, niggas in here chewing on Dude Wipes. That's crazy.
I couldn't send it, so I was trying to figure out
After you
why the
wipe it,
fuck.
you gotta taste it. How it.
I need somebody to help me out on how to send videos. What setting do I need to hit to be able to send
My shit
videos
just
and photos?
sends.
I never had a problem with it until this phone. I don't know, but it's every Android. I'm talking about every one.
What y'all think about the iPhone 15 Pro?
I haven't touched it, and it's not nothing new.
You know my take on this.
Go ahead, what's your take on
I'm
it?
with you. It's not new.
Why are we doing this?
It's not. So let me just give you some background real quick.
Oh, yeah, please.
I got an iPhone 12. All right.
Oh, so it's great for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
Just jumped
and
on.
my girl got the 14.
I'm still not fucking with iPhones, only because one, Apple has in real life taking things from that phone, sold it back to you guys. They might as well sell y'all the blueprint at this point on how to build the phone.
Nah, but now what you can do is you can USB-C that, John, and you can plug a memory card, like a hard drive to the shit.
Them niggas took your home button, then they took your
We don't need
headphone
that. We
jack,
just
then they
gotta
tried to
swipe
sell
it.
you back the headphone jack.
Nah,
just
but
so
that's
you can
why
plug
they're
in.
switching
Hey,
it back now.
No,
though.
that is a fact. That's a fact.
They're changing it back though.
And
to where now
but
we
it's
can
the
use
same
anything.
It's just the same. It's the same process.
And
Nah,
then
it is,
everything, everything
Bro,
they're getting
so
Samsung.
And they're gonna get us
Come on.
comfortable for like 2 more phones, and they'll switch it to something new.
Samsung
Bro.
and Android already had it. So whatever they even
This
on.
guy.
Like, come on, son.
That's
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. That's a fact.
It's not a fact.
It's
Okay.
a fact.
What a fact. All right, so this.
No, you want a fact?
Apple ain't been nothing since Steve Jobs left
Do you want a fact?
or died. Died,
I always used to
all that.
wonder
They
where
don't got
hamsters
to.
were from or where they are because I've never seen a wild hamster. All right, I found out where wild hamsters reside, and they reside in Europe and Asia.
That's random.
Wow.
But I do remember us having that conversation.
Where do they like? Because it's a rat. So is it like a rat in Asia?
That we basically they have so many.
I'm not gonna call it a rat, but I
why
just
the
wanted
fuck
to
we
know
over there
like
grabbing
whether,
them up?
because you only
because
see
they can sell them in the store in PetSmart for like
exactly.
$6, $7, $11.
That's the only place you see hamsters at, like in the pet store or at somebody's crib, and they already got one.
It's like a
but
crackhead
where
going-
they at? How'd you get that to the pet store? Where was it at?
A crackhead can go like in New York and pick up a rat and then sell it.
So
Who
niggas
would
just
buy a
Rats ain't
rat?
worth shit. Exactly, because the rats ain't worth shit. And you
People
actually
buy
can
rats
buy
for their
rats.
snakes.
You know what's crazy though?
And guess who probably picking them up?
Ty.
That's crazy.
Ty told me she had pet rats. Ty told me she had pet rats when she was a kid. She named them motherfuckers. I was like, what? I was like, this is a rift. This is the rift in our relationship.
So Ty's the rat plug.
Yeah, if you need a rat, she got you.
Fucking rat whisperer.
Damn, so all the
Nah, I'm
snake owners hit up
hey, yo,
Ty.
chill out, chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out.
I
She
forget the names.
She
It was
gonna
like
whoop all our asses.
it was like Nate.
No, bro, she called me
Cole.
a fucking Allen Iverson Jay-Z. So
Alan Hoverson.
Allen Hoverson.
so no, she can get a little bit of a rat plug. Rat plug.
Yeah,
that
nah,
in it.
Ty. I was like, she's like, I used to train them and everything. They would know their name. I was like,
Like a little rat circus.
the
Oh,
fuck
so
is
she
going-
was actually they was
Bro,
her pets.
They did that
That's
shit
what
on
I said.
Coraline.
She had a pet.
She was the
bought from
owner.
the
She had
store.
she bought the rat.
Well, she didn't. Her parent. It was when she was.
But
a kid.
somebody transacted money for
And
the rat.
she
Y'all didn't
had-
just go outside and
her
pick
and
it
her
up.
sister had a
See?
rat, and
So
they
you a
trained
real
them
rat owner.
motherfuckers.
Nothing to be
cook?
ashamed of.
Huh?
I would
cook?
never be ashamed of what I buy.
I don't know. So I think somebody cooked it because she said it went missing. So
Hey, if niggas is cooking
Oh, that
rats out
motherfucker.
here, nah, that's sick.
Did they ever get a cat or a dog in the house?
nah, it was a rat, and I was like, yo, that's weird.
No, that's mad weird.
I think anybody that owns rodents as pets is weird.
Yeah, it's like what mentally made you be like, all right, yeah, nah, I fuck with this. Like, no, why do you fuck with a rat?
You just getting gerbils and shit.
I don't know. Unless you're a scientist.
We gotta bring her on the show and ask her.
Yeah, no.
I really need to know. No, unless you're a scientist, like some shit you can experiment on and don't worry about if it gets cancer or AIDS and you can figure out how to help humans. Cool. But
It was one of them big rats.
And if you're not feeding it, and if you're not feeding it to a python, because you really can't you really can't feed rats to like domesticated snakes because they'll choke and die.
You know, I had a snake. My ex-girl's brother's homie had these snakes. I guess he stole them from the pet store.
So you didn't have a snake?
How do you steal snakes?
I had a snake.
How do you?
He worked there and he took the snake.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you gotta be out.
This nigga stealing snakes.
You can. How do you?
So yeah. My ex's brother's friend, he had the snakes, and I was there. He said, "Oh, they $50." I was like, 50.
So you fucking got it. You spent 50 on a snake.
Yeah, I went and got.
How much did you spend on the environment?
Hold on, I went and got the. Hold on, this is what I'm getting to. I went and got the tank. I got all that. I don't know. It was like a brownish, blackish, John.
Probably a ball python.
And I grabbed it, went around my arm. I was like, "Oh, I fuck with him."
Probably a ball python. Yeah.
So I took him to the crib, got a little, tank and all that shit. I didn't know how to take care of a snake. Let's get
Who
out
knows
that
because that's why it's not supposed to be a pet.
Let's get that out the way.
No. They're very easy to take care of, but you have to know how.
This motherfucker wouldn't eat the mice. I was like, he's got to be retarded.
No, he's vegetarian.
He wouldn't eat the mice?
No, he wouldn't. I put him in there, little mice, he wouldn't eat it. The mice started eating him, like biting on his back and shit. I'm like, yo, this snake is. How do you sell? Now I know why it was stole. They let the motherfucker steal this retarded snake because there's no. Can we say retarded? Am I allowed to say retarded?
We're not if we want to be monetized, but yes, you can say the word retarded because it is what it is.
You might as well just turn that.
There's a definition. If Webster Dictionary can define the word retarded, then I can say it. Yes.
All right. So this snake was fucking retarded, and I'm telling you, one day I woke up and this motherfucker was dead, just mouth open with mad dirt. In his mouth.
Did you have light? Did you have a?
Nah,
heat
that
lamp?
was the thing. I had a lamp. It wasn't heated. I just had a light over this.
You know the next thing
you ain't got a 60 watt light bulb.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Okay.
No,
$7 light bulb and was like, go ahead.
Next thing to do with that snake is just go ahead and start putting it into some loops.
So the reason why it wasn't
because it's a belt now. Like that's
I should have skinned that motherfucker, right?
It's a belt. It's a belt.
No, that's PETA will get on your ass if you do that shit to a pet snake.
They wouldn't know about it.
But motherfuckers wear crocodile shoes.
Well, you didn't pay the licensing fees and the permits to be able to do that shit.
This nigga would love permits and shit.
No, I don't. The government. No, I don't. I don't. I just
off camera. I hope we had that on there so we could throw that.
I hope y'all do too because I don't. I just acknowledge that the government is bigger than me and they do, and that's how they get their 10%. That's their fee. So it really don't matter. It's just they get the charge for the overall just movement of the transaction of land.
Ain't that some fucked up shit?
That's all the government. That's all American government is.
The only reason they crack down on drug dealers and that shit because they can't tax it. Ain't that some shit?
Well, weed sells.
Good, yeah.
And not all drug because I don't think weed is a drug. Number one.
No, I'm just saying like anything that's like illegal. It's only illegal because they can't tax it.
No, they can tax pills. They do tax them when you go to the pharmacy.
I'm talking about.
That's why they don't like them. It's only
street shit. Like when you're selling on the street, they can't tax that shit.
That's why it's illegal.
That's because you're paying.
Exactly. It's only illegal because they can't get no piece of it.
Right. But there's a tax for it.
You're panhandling.
Weed is illegal because they couldn't figure out how to make sense of a tax.
Until they started doing it.
No, they actually still. You go to dispensary.
It's not taxable.
No, you go in there. $45 a weed is $45.
I went to the wrong dispensary then.
Yeah, that was their fee. That wasn't a tax.
You know what this motherfucker told me? So I went to a CBD store and at the
That's
CBD.
not a dispensary.
No, hold on. No. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
Oh, my.
So we went to a CBD store and we we in there getting because we had a dog at the time and Ty always trying to do the healthy shit and she was like, this motherfucker crazy. He needs CBD. I was like, no, he's just a pit bull and we got to get him outside. So boom, right? This motherfucker was trying to sell us CBD weed, like nugs of weed. And we're like, there's like THC in there. So he's like, no. He said, but if you leave it on the in your car on a hot day on the what's the shit called?
The dashboard.
The dashboard. It could turn into THC.
This is.
I swear to God, that's what he told us. He was trying to sell us this CBD
what
weed.
Does this nigga think it's a Pokemon or some shit? Like it's just gonna fucking like evolve.
Like it got levels. Like it got like if you put it in a couple fights and you put it through a competition, it'll change.
He said if you
his whole DNA structure.
He said if you heat up CBD nugs, that they turn into THC.
That's like saying if you put a nigga outside, he'll be a giant in 3 days.
Like,
Put his feet
He'll
in the
grow
dirt.
6 feet. Yeah, just if you want a couple more inches, dick to be bigger, just go outside and just put your dick in the sun. You'll get a couple more inches.
That shit just flew in my nose.
Yeah.
That's wild, motherfucker. Fucking the dirt for some inches.
Baby, I got it, baby.
Wow.
I got it. I got the
That's
sun
wild.
dick. Let's go ahead. I got it. I got it.
That vitamin
Son.
D gave me some D. Fuck you talking about?
The vitamin D is crazy.
Vitamin D gave you some D. Hey, if you want to know, just go outside, get some sun.
Get some sun.
Just don't get a ticket.
Speaking of sun, and I'm gonna flip it to a whole different type of sun. They're saying about hip hop that there can't be white rappers sunning niggas as being like the top lyricists. Like, do y'all have a take on that?
So they said Millie's. Y'all know who Millie's is from Connecticut?
I know who he is.
No
but
nigga from Connecticut.
I've
so
never
no.
heard anything he's ever made.
All right, so I'm from like Northeast, so it's like I'm familiar with it. So he got bars, he got lyrics, all that. But then on Say Cheese, they put a post and said, is Millie's the best lyricist in the game right now? And then somebody commented and said he's white. He can't be the best lyricist.
Why did people be so fucking dry with it and vague?
So what?
That's just a troll. That's
But
an
I do-
internet troll.
I-
We gotta acknowledge that's just a troll. But
I do have.
you wanted to have a conversation, so let's.
But led into a topic though. That's
But
a
I
good,
do have a take on that. So, can there be a top white lyricist? Yes, and you have to mention Eminem in that category. Is he the best lyricist ever? No.
Isn't that the top though?
Huh?
Isn't the top defined by the top?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
but-
saying I think
you know
you're
what
saying
I'm
like
He
top
can't-
5 type
he can
shit.
be
No.
in-
Hold
But-
on. Whoa.
But if we saying the top lyricist overall,
This is why niggas got it.
Let me finish. I feel like he will never be seen as the top lyricist ever because of the lyrics not being relatable to the community.
it's relatable.
No, he
You
got
hear
some shit that's
Millie's?
relatable. He
So-
got some
Oh, you
shit.
talking about Eminem?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
Eminem.
I'm not speaking on Millie's or whatever his name is because I've never heard his music ever.
Nah,
Like,
he's
so-
like he like a street guy. Like he's talks about
But
drug dealing, shooting motherfuckers. Like
Well, I can't relate to that either, so I
But
can't
I-
relate to that
you know what
nigga.
I'm saying?
That's and it, when, honestly, it was.
I'm just saying that's hip hop though. Like
That's not lit. Nah, it's not.
I'm saying when you think about like hip hop, where it derived from is like street culture.
No,
Yeah,
Not-
you know,
not
you know
really. That's
most,
where
you know
gangster
most
rap-
lyricists.
that's gangster
You know
rap.
most lyricists.
'90s hip hop is street rap.
You know,
No, that's
not
gangster rap.
You know Nas. You know, that's actually where it went weird. Actually, because lyricism was before gangster rap. Gangster rap is actually where it started.
No, what he's talking about that is
The
gangster rap.
'90s was like that's
you gotta-
gangster rap street. Yes,
But that's not.
No,
gangster rap's not
that's
hip-hop.
96 and
Well-
after. 92, 93, 94.
Nah, cause '93 Wu-Tang came out. They was talking about street shit.
They were talking about street shit, but they weren't glorifying it.
Their
like,
message wasn't street shit, but if you listen to what they saying,
wait.
they talking about a lot of street shit.
you know,
Like them niggas was shooting niggas.
I am listening. We gotta listen. We gotta listen further. I'm gonna show you how much I listen. So nobody in Wu-Tang, probably except for ODB, did any drug outside of marijuana.
That's a lie. Method Man was smoking fucking dust.
Okay, and that's just my knowledge. Not your knowledge.
Yes, that was the thing back then. They was all smoking that shit.
Okay, and okay, so now
Meth was on dust.
and okay, so let's think about Cream. Let's just use like the biggest hit. Cash rules everything around me. I think, from my knowledge, from interpreting the song, there was only one verse where it showed like anything of like street, like I'm succumbing to the street.
Nah.
Everything else,
All
was,
that shit was talking about getting money off the street.
okay.
Like that,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
If you listen to these, bro, go back and listen to 36 Chambers. They're talking about all street shit. Everything they talk about, they mix it in with the Asian shit and all that.
He started it off like Raekwon started it off. I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job.
And Wu-Tang is a that's like 12 niggas. So that's like 12 different personalities. But everybody included wasn't, there's,
No.
As
not
a
everybody.
collective, they were a positive movement.
Yeah. Not
But-
everybody, but Raekwon Ghost, yeah.
Raekwon Ghost
definitely
definitely top
out.
most gangsters in hip hop.
okay. And would we say that we would think of Wu-Tang as being like the lyricist gods?
I mean, They're the logo for hip hop. I would say.
I would say.
I didn't. That's not what I asked.
No,
Are they the lyrical gods?
I'm gonna answer that.
I
Yes.
because we got to remember we're talking about lyricism.
No, I'm
Alright, so
answering that, and
lyrical-
I'm saying yes.
I would say not all of them. I would say
So who are the top 3 lyricists?
of all time.
Right.
I can't see a
Inspector
white
Jack.
guy, but that's.
I mean, you can.
I'm saying no. I can't see a white guy.
So yeah,
getting
we'll
there.
get back to that in a minute. But I'm just
All right, so
don't take
Rakim,
us on a roller coaster for a minute.
Rakim, KRS-One, and Nas. I gotta throw Nas in there.
None of them are in Wu-Tang.
I know. I didn't say.
I'm just hold on.
Marz agree with that.
I'm just making so when like I said. So even if they were talking about street shit, that
But it's globally looked at as that's lyrical rapping.
because people don't think further. So street shit, they whatever. That's what I'm saying. 90s even then had a derivative.
What are
so
we talking? What are we talking
I'm
about?
about to get there. So like I had a point that said that a lot of the greatest lyricists, which Nas is one person that I wanted to use. It is also kind of understood that even though Nas is getting hands dirty, whatever, but we know who Jungle is for real.
Yeah, Nas wasn't really like doing it like you know what I'm saying.
And what was the other 2 you gave me? KRS-One, we know
KRS-One.
and
KRS-One was not like out in the streets for real.
I mean, I think KRS-One's whole thing was not.
So y'all got it fucked up.
So KRS-One was selling crack to people.
Yes.
And then came back and was like, oh.
Yes.
Damn. So I don't respect you.
That's crazy. But no, he's able to hold on. I don't know if he sold crack.
Oh no, that's my point. That's my
I don't know if
point.
he sold crack.
No.
But
That's my point.
He definitely talked about street shit in his record.
I say all the time I be around the streets. I'm not in the streets. So that's my thing. I can talk about what happens in the streets because I be around it. But when I say street shit and what the quote unquote street shit and being real, that's niggas that did it. Like that's the whole thing. If you didn't do it, like you can't.
And back then you had to do it to rap.
No, actually now, 2000.
No, the fuck you don't. Half the motherfuckers that talking about this shit now never even been around.
And guess what? Most niggas in the 90s who talk about it definitely didn't. It just the pressure of the social media aspect that if they did wasn't questioned.
Back then, there was no social media back then.
My point, because that's my point.
That's why they had to get it off the muscle. Like you had to
little
physically
kayfabe
be in
shit.
front of people to like get like
But do you understand?
validated.
I'm just saying
now
that-
you can be online and be like, oh yeah, that guy's doing it.
But you could also at that time not been online and nobody knows what you do until you drop a video.
Yeah, so that's all the image they really got of you.
Was when you popped out, unless you
that.
was in the area.
But
you
it's,
think
it's,
Rock
it's like
Kim-
it's like wrestling, bro. It's like that kayfabe shit. It's like before social media came into wrestling, and you didn't
Entertainment, period.
As a wrestler, like if you were a heel on the face, like you could not hang out like at all because you had to keep the story going. So it's in that same boat.
I think about actors. You didn't see actors unless they were in movies until social media.
And that's why I tell people as an artist now, you got to sell your lifestyle, not your music.
You don't.
But I'm gonna bring it back.
You do.
Like now,
if
you
you
have
want
to
to be
sell your
monetized,
lifestyle.
but that's selling out.
If
But
you,
I'ma
no, it's
bring it
not
back. I'ma
because
bring it-
you
hold on.
playing the game. You can't sit here. If you don't play the game, you're gonna get left behind. You gotta play it and be like, this is my lifestyle. Just join it. Even if you fucking doing nothing, you going to 9 to 5. They gotta see that shit.
At a balance.
I have to bring it back. Hold on.
Well,
I have
yeah,
to bring
you
it back
don't
to what we were
gotta
actually
overdo it.
talking
Go
about.
ahead, go ahead.
So what I was trying to finish is people like white rappers such as Eminem and Millsy's Logic.
That's
or-
crazy. His name is not Millsy's, but go
whatever
ahead.
the fuck his. I don't know. I've
It's
never
okay.
heard his music.
It's
I don't-
okay. I'll show you. He's hard.
Sure. But my point is that because hip hop, rap is predominantly the black culture, if it's not relatable, you can't really be seen at like Eminem is the top lyricist possibly because he can rap, he can rhyme anything. That lyricism, sure, but as far as like him being the best white artist, nah, I give that to Mac Miller, easy. But I do.
That's crazy.
I give that to Mac Miller.
I think it's because
That's a whole-
I think it's because he died.
That's just me. That's just me.
No, Eminem's definitely.
No, not because he died.
You said
because-
art. You said artist.
You know
Mac
what I'm
Miller's
saying? There's a difference between being a lyricist
artist and a hip. Yeah.
and an artist. And
But hold on. The original question is:
lyricist.
Can a white man be the top? No, you can't be the top shit in some shit niggas created. I'm tired. No,
well,
no.
I could have sworn that Puerto Ricans created hip hop.
No, actually Jamaicans did. DJ Kool Herc.
All I'm
Where'd you
saying
get your hip hop
all
history?
I'm saying is
I would've-
I heard it was some Puerto Ricans from the Bronx. That's all I know.
No, actually it was a DJ named Kool Herc that was
I know
actually
about Kool Herc.
If you know, then you would know.
Yeah, but that's
Because he wasn't famous.
Bro,
that's
I'm
all
just
he's
saying,
known for is the origination of hip hop.
I'm just saying that's.
Oh,
What
I don't talk to niggas who don't know about music.
I'm just saying.
I don't talk.
With all respect, Puerto Ricans created reggaeton. Let's just.
Well, yeah,
Puerto Ricans created hip.
You never heard that story?
Never will.
I mean, unless you tell it.
So that's something. I mean, I don't know further because that's the story I know. Cool Herc. I know the DJ shit
that's the
turned
story.
into yes. But then there's also another story
That's
out there saying that Puerto Rican
there's
in the Bronx.
Okay, so there's 3 stories out there then about who created hip hop, because there's one about Cool Herc in New York, and then there's one about I forget who was on the West Coast, but apparently somebody created hip hop on the West Coast.
Nobody on the West Coast created hip hop. That's a fact.
I know. But that's a story out there. And then now there's a story about Puerto Ricans creating hip hop. So it's like,
so the only fact that we all can agree on is that it started.
I will say the origination of hip hop is in hip hop music is DJ Kool Herc.
Go ahead, keep
I
talking.
will also say that if to help you with the Puerto Rican story and help also any nigga that's saying that.
Don't say big pun. Don't say that.
No, I'm actually not. I'm gonna say that these are people that's living in the same area, and they were probably in that same crowd that DJ Kool Herc was performing to at them block parties as well. And they was the niggas that was spinning and because
they were definitely attending.
Hip hop is a trinity. You have music, you have b-boying, and then you have graffiti and art. So you have to I've seen definitely them Puerto Ricans out there spinning and doing their shit on the box and shit. So they might play a role in it. But when it comes to that music, niggas didn't even have a say. So DJ Kool Herc popped that shit on. Actually started, he had the idea of taking a drum loop and adding it to a sample, and that is created the whole idea of sampling. And even when everybody talks about hip hop and soul samples, well, that's the idea came that's hip hop music.
So look, we both right. I want you to read it. Yeah, go ahead.
While you read that, since you mentioned breakdancing, I just got a question. When the fuck did Asians take over breakdancing?
Yeah, we're both right. No, I'm right because I said involved. You said created. This said involved. What I said, it involved, and that's
so they was at the function. They was at the function, and they got turned
because
up.
nigga in New York
was born by island people.
It was yes, it was born by impoverished black people, the most impoverished black people in America, immigrants.
Who was also there with the black people though?
That's what, no. I said when I say black, Latino is black. Y'all are black. Y'all just light skinned blacks. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's. And
when I say black, I talking about y'all too.
I'm gonna say something right now.
I don't.
Black people wanted Puerto Rican people to say they was black so bad during this George Floyd, the whole thing. And then when we got back in
well, shit, if you're going to create hip-hop, you better hop up.
Hold on. Once we got outside and we was allowed back outside, motherfuckers like, oh, you ain't black. You ain't black no more.
Why they talking crazy
Who
like
said
that?
this?
Bro, it's on the internet.
Oh, these are ignorant-ass niggas.
Life.
Well, no, I always say...
Internet ain't real to me, so...
I always say, I'm like Paul Mooney, my favorite line is Hispanics are just niggas that can swim. So y'all just got off the boat quicker.
No, hey,
y'all. Now this is my philosophy. Niggas had cotton in America. They made us do cotton, and the Spaniards and the Portuguese had y'all doing sugarcane and coffee bean
and tobacco.
Tobacco is also North American as well. So
hold
it's
on,
like,
would you blame?
I'm just
would
saying
you
shit.
blame?
I'm saying shit at this
we
point.
both had the same jobs. Y'all just had good weather.
So would you compare the struggle of African Americans and Hispanics in America?
In America, I don't know why we don't.
It's all
when I go to jail. When I went to go to jail, it be the same amount of niggas. Matter of fact, it'd be crazy. It'd be more Hispanics in there for the last couple. It's been more Hispanics in the holding than niggas, but. Overall, it'd be like that one white nigga, and that's over like a ticket or a DUI.
Or raping somebody.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna attribute that to my life. I've not met a rapist, and probably in the jail.
I've met a rapist.
I don't want to.
I wasn't because
you don't ever meet them. You never know they're.
Well,
rapists.
you don't. And I wasn't in holding for rape. And if anybody knows about the jail system, if you're charged with rape, they put you somewhere else. So I don't want to be in that jail cell.
Nah, I wasn't trying to do you.
But
like
niggas who know. So I gotta make sure that I didn't know. I never would. If niggas with DUIs, nigga, yeah, that type of shit.
Bomb that.
Thank you. Yeah, you're not gonna put me in. No.
I wasn't trying to put you in.
Because I've already admitted
cell.
jail, so I gave him that much, but I wasn't in that cell.
Hey, I tell people we had a artist on here. He just came out of jail for like 8 years or some shit, and then I told him I was like, yeah, I did time. You know what I'm saying? I did my little time.
Would you say juvenile?
Yeah. I said I did 2 weeks in the juvenile detention. Nigga laughed at me like, come on, son.
Literally. But that shit
that
funny.
that shit was funny as hell. But yeah, no, I'm definitely not the type of person to, you know what I'm saying, be in that position. After I went to the juvenile prison, I'm like, this is not for me. Like,
But okay, now can I ask you a question just to get us back on track? When you was in a juvenile prison, how many white kids did you see in there compared to the niggas in the Hispanic?
No,
just-
fuck
it was
that.
just black
I'm about to get us
and
back on track.
That's-
When the
that's-
fuck did
that's my
Asians take
point.
over
black and
breakdancing?
Hispanic.
Huh?
My
When I
my
don't win what?
cellmate,
When did Asians take over breakdancing?
Asians are black. Let's talk
When
about
did
that.
they take over breakdancing?
They are.
So there's no, it's black culture. That's Asians are black
The
culture.
only
But
motherfucker is white is white.
Where was the swing of things? Because it used to be.
nigga said that.
Like, I just don't know.
Where
I
was
gotta
the
keep having this
swing of
conversation.
things? There used to be a whole bunch of niggas out on the block breakdancing. It was cold.
that
Then
shit
all of a
wasn't
sudden,
Because we was all in the same neighborhoods. They were
immigrants.
then all of a sudden, just
immigrants.
Asians just took over and they got fucking Cruz and shit.
Immigrants.
And this shit, they were just fire
That's
as
how
fuck.
Immigrants.
powerful. That's how powerful the
Immigrants.
black culture is. Is that,
And I'm not hating on it. I love it.
We all
but I'm just trying
immigrants.
to figure out where the fucking change of the guard.
Immigrants.
bro? Because Asians are fucking. They could do every, bro. Think about how many people are in Tokyo. Is the most populated motherfucking shit in the world. So they can get anything, like, so they pick up so much culture there that there's like, dog, these motherfuckers break dance. They can do whatever the fuck.
But in
like,
order, hold on, before we get to there, in order for it to be accepted in Asia, they had to see their cousins that was over here doing it and then going back on vacation. It was like, let me show you something cool. And they spent their whole week doing that shit.
But that's probably why when the internet started, they were able to access the shit.
Yep.
Because my thing
Did you get
is,
tutorial
I'm
videos?
taking it
Because
from
they
you
can
guys.
already do all the fucking what the.
No,
So-
from you guys.
Hold
From
on,
you guys, sir.
Wu-Tang. So
Yeah,
Wu-Tang is looking at they movies.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
It
So
was-
Asians
Yeah.
can naturally move that way.
We've
so
always
once
fucked with
they
each
put
other.
it in dance move, that's basically karate and dance, bro.
They just went
It's all the
crazy
same
with it. They
shit.
just took over the whole shit, and I'm like, I love it.
But then if you think, if you think
Because
about
it ain't cool no more.
But if you think
in the
about
black
Hispanic culture, then you got what's that help me out
Jabberwockies?
no, that's Asians, but
No,
I'm
no,
talking.
saying, but
They're not Asians.
No,
they
it's,
just
no,
got
it's,
Asian masks.
no. I'm what I'm talking. The martial arts.
there's only two
Remember
Asians in
Tekken? Remember y'all play Tekken?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember the Brazilian dude with the locks?
Eddie,
What's that shit
Eddie
where it's like he's like dancing, but
Kappa, you,
Yeah, Capo-
something like that.
that shit. That's like a mixture between Caribbean dance and fighting. So that's like connecting.
Niggas used to spam with Eddie though, bro, because they
Once
used to get
we
on there and do that
realized
fucking
that
that
we
move all the fucking time where he just spinning on his
Eddie.
leg. Bro, they used to spam with him, bro.
Yeah, that kick. And guess what his kick was? The windmill, like the Brazil,
Yeah.
the beat, like the niggas that on the box, they do the windmill. He
Oh,
would
yeah,
he would
yeah.
just kick you.
So
That's just crazy.
We're saying that is
Capoeira.
how powerful the black culture, because a motherfucker that try to break, if you in the hood right now, a motherfucker break dancing. I mean, look at this fucking loser break dancing.
This was some cardboard. If you bring some cardboard out,
Well, it depends
they
on
gonna-
what
one,
hood
think
you in.
homeless. Two, think you trying to shoot dice. Or three,
It depends on which hood you in, because if I see if a nigga's in my hood, he breakdancing, I'm about to pull up, and he probably already got money on the floor from the white people who never seen that shit and was like, oh, I don't got to just see it on YouTube, I can see it in person. So and that's
nah,
the
get this shit the fuck out of here. Take that box over there.
He's immediately
No.
a panhandler, and they're gonna get on his ass.
when you go Times Square, what
That's
do you
what I'm trying
what do you
to
think
say.
niggas doing on Times Square? Them
Bro, you
niggas.
talking about Times Square? I'm talking about like where
Somebody-
hip hop culture actually comes from.
That New
Which
York.
is like hoods though, not Times Square.
you think niggas in? Well, that's because the niggas got ignorant.
That's what I'm saying. Like nowadays, it's like it's crazy how like that's how shit started, and now it's like we break that. All right, let's get back to so white motherfuckers can't be top lyricists
Because they can't do any of the past
they can't break
5
dance.
minutes.
White motherfuckers can break dance.
They can after they watch a nigga for like 20 minutes.
Bro, he's our Paul Mooney. I swear, he's our Paul Mooney.
Oh, dog.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite comedian, by the way.
That shit is funny.
That's my favorite
fuck.
comedian. Yeah,
But no,
it's
I'm-
a fact. Say something.
just- also, hold
give
on.
me another
My
example,
fault.
and then I'll shut up.
I'll go back. We got like 1 minute. So Eminem, if you go back and listen to his shit, he's not lyrical at all. He just talks about like his life and how much it sucks. He wasn't really lyrical for real.
Because I believe Eminem's an industry plant.
Bloom, bloom,
One of the
bloom,
first
bloom,
Logic.
bloom, 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 bloom,
Emin-
bloom, bloom.
Yeah, we got to talk about that because I feel like I was hypnotized my whole life thinking like, yo, this is the man. But I feel like they just really did good at marketing him because I went back as an
of course
adult
they
and
did.
listened to it, and I was like, this like he's not really spitting for. He's
Can I
telling
tell y'all
good
why I like
struggle.
Emin-
He's telling good struggle stories, but like lyrical.
The Marshall Mathers LP is like fire. Like I'm
No,
not even gonna
it's
say that.
hard.
I like Eminem because he confirmed that white kids really want to kill their mothers and want to kill people around.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. But hold on, what's crazy is he can literally talk about. Oh, hold on. We can do this no camera because
he restarted it. We on.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because
He
they come.
made a-
Hold on.
he made a lot of
They
school
come.
shooting
They come at Chris Brown. Chris Brown. We know what Chris Brown did, and I'm only doing this because I just seen a thing. Like I'm just.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they'll come at Chris Brown. Even years later, okay, whatever. Still on it, and I don't want to bring life to it. So out of respect, but I'm using this as a clear example. But Eminem made money in millions and went diamond and
Talking
went
about killing his.
talking about writing a song and talking to his daughter, basically like, yeah, I want to kill your mom, but I love you.
Right.
So I'm not gonna kill your mom, but I just want you to know, like, fuck your
Because
mom.
he's white, it was okay.
But what? That is fucking absurd. I would never sit to my son and look at his face, or even, I can't. Sometimes can't stand him. Never would I do that. Nigga monetized it and made millions. And guess what? It was a whole bunch of white kids that was like, I want to do that, and I do that too. Y'all got us fucked up.
Shout out to Eminem for being the first abusive rapper. Thank y'all for tuning in. For argument's sake,
And rhyming a word with orange. The only person.
real one, most lyrical in the game, Eminem. And then we got Mac Miller, and who's number 3? Top lyricist of hip hop ever.
Oh no, I didn't say neither one of them niggas. How did we give the top 3 to 2 white people? What the fuck? I thought that was the point of the the fuck is going on,
Marz said Mac Miller won.
No, he said artist.
I said Mac Miller is the best white artist.
Artist.
So white people get their own lane.
No, there's a difference between being a lyricist and
It's a
an
lyricist
artist.
You said
artist.
a white
Artist.
artist.
There's a difference between artist and lyricist.
So yeah, white people get their own lane.
No, 'cause-
black and Hispanic.
Because one of the black artists would be something different. And that black artist is still better than that white artist. Don't care.
What if he's not though? Like you remember Hobson? They said Hobson came out and he was the black Eminem. What y'all think about that?
I'm not comparing nobody black to him.
No?
I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not fucking no. Y'all listen.
Like he titled his own video on YouTube
Well, he should have believed it. He should have believed in himself and his skin color a little bit more. But that's not my problem. My thing is, no, I'm not doing that.
But
no.
so that goes to say that black people were inspired by this white guy's hip hop.
I'm not.
I wouldn't say
that's
that.
generational.
I wouldn't say
But
it was just
Eminem. Ask Eminem what white person he was looking at beforehand. He's gonna tell you nobody. He's gonna all his lyricists. His top.
Eminem just told it was a dope story until we knew the whole story, and then it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying. But all his people he's gonna say are black. You know why? Because that's why he's not. He's the best because he's the first. But he's the best. He can't be better.
Was he the first? We had Beastie Boys. They was white, right?
And it was fire.
Yeah, they were fired. But when he talks about his inspiration, he's not going to reference Beastie Boys.
No, not at all. I mean, he's
Yeah,
not.
I
but
think he
they were fire.
did before.
For PR's sake.
You gotta say like, yeah, it was white people that did it for me. They got me into hip hop.
Nigga was not listening to Beastie Boys, bro.
was
If that was the case, he probably would have had like 2 or 3 other white boys around him instead of like a whole bunch of dope ass niggas. Rest in peace.
But he was listening to Rakim. He was listening to.
Shout out.
But even
he was listening to
what was the group? I don't just I'm so sorry.
What
I
are you talking
can't.
about?
The Detroit group. It wasn't just Eminem. He had like
D12.
and they have like.
Bizarre was my favorite rapper when I was a kid.
And who's the guy that passed recipe? I'm sorry, I can't remember your name right now.
Proof.
Proof. Like yeah. And I sorry, I really apologize, but like real shit. Like he didn't have.
I know.
And he'll credit that they gave him that movement and that stamp. So no, nigga.
Shout out to the Beastie Boys for putting Brooklyn on the map.
It ain't no sleep till Brooklyn. So y'all know.
It wasn't Jay-Z. It was the Beastie Boys.
I didn't.
For putting Brooklyn on the map.
Yeah. No sleep till dun, dun.
Look,
Come on, son. Beastie Boys did it for hip hop.
I'm gonna let you troll, but like, stop.
Yeah, because we're just gonna forget about Biggie.
What? You talking about Biggie?
I'm gonna let you troll, but I need you to stop at some point. Like,
Come on, son. Shout out to the Beastie Boys. Shout out to Eminem. Shout out to Yellow Wolf.
You on this way?
Y'all remember?
Yellow from fucking
No,
Alabama.
hold
bro.
on. Now you're not gonna include Yellow Wolf in that because I actually fuck with Yellow Wolf and he stayed in his lane.
Shout out Machine Gun Kelly.
I fuck with him too, but he actually went into where he should have been in the first fucking
But now
place.
he's back though. Now he's back.
No, he just
Isn't that crazy?
He
how
just,
a white
he just had to let
motherfucker
niggas
hop back
know
and
don't
forth?
fuck with me, which is why I can fuck with you.
He could rap though.
Exactly.
Would you say he's a top lyricist in hip hop?
No, he knew that. That's why.
No, but he did. I mean, he had.
It was that
he
girl
did have
he
a
was
good
with,
diss.
Megan Fox.
I'm really-
Once he left Megan Fox, he started rapping again.
No, it was once a nigga made him seem like he was a bitch for fucking with her after, and he couldn't rhyme no more. He had to let a nigga know.
Because he didn't have her no more. He's like, oh, now I'm mad. I got to rap. Why motherfuckers only want to rap when they mad?
Well,
Why can't you be happy and rap?
Because it don't sound...
Motherfucker happy and want to make punk music.
Because and that's how I know Puerto Ricans didn't create hip hop. Because if you know where hip hop came from, it didn't come from happiness. It came from talking about the bullshit when you was walking on the block and you was like, shit, I might get jumped.
So Puerto
I
Ricans
see
ain't mad neither. You just said they was adjacent to black.
Well, crazy thing about, if you know anything about Hispanic music, that mariachi music, y'all think that shit said that shit be talking about killing people.
Puerto Ricans, we do not. We don't side with that.
So what do y'all side with?
We side with fucking bitches, getting money, shooting niggas, like all that.
Nigga shit. But the niggas that created hip hop was like, I'm seeing this and I'm on my way. My mama told me to go get a thing of milk. On my way to milk, I saw this, I saw that. Hey, for the niggas who is on the block and yes, all y'all focused on, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the polish because y'all not going to city council meetings. Probably your mama, your daddy was never there. Your mom's over here like in the crack
they
house.
just talking about their day.
So let me tell you about, because
Today
I
was
might
a
have
good day. Shout out Ice Cube.
I might have a grandmother. I might have a mother that goes to city council meetings that I want to go to,
Is
but I had
Ice
to go
Cube
there.
the best West Coast rapper of all time?
No, you're not gonna take.
Or is it YG?
Bro, this is important.
What are you doing right now?
I'm about to hit him.
What are you doing?
Because
right
nigga, I need. If we're gonna talk, I'm only gonna do this once. But I need everybody. That's
Shout
real
out.
shit.
Nah, shout out Too Short. If you say Too Short wasn't the most influential rapper,
No, that's a different thing from what you just said. You said the best rapper, not the most influential.
so the most
Too Short was not the most influential.
But
You just like picking niggas that's close but not there, just for the sake of argument.
because I know. That's why.
And you think I'm not gonna say it. But these niggas don't pay my bills and they ain't gonna sign me no way. And if I met Too Short right now, I was like, hey, no
Too
pause.
Short would
If I
smack the
would've-
shit out of you.
and we just had to. No. Hold
then I'm
on.
just gonna get smacked with it. We'll figure that out.
But hold on.
That'll
Too
be
Short would be like, fuck out
not even that. But if I was like on some real shit, which I would more likely do, and be like, hey, Too Short, like, hey, I fuck with you, hey, he gonna be like, all right, and move on.
And then we just had this conversation a little bit,
Yeah.
about checking in, and I was trying to mention Too Short and E40, right? Mm-hmm. And when I was trying to say, I was using them as an example of like when
Yes,
you
I
go,
remember that.
yeah, when you go to the Bay, and let's say E40 and Too Short are telling you to check in with them, but they're beefing. So who do you check in with? Which one? It's the same. It's like
I'm checking in with Too Short.
I'm checking in with Mozzie.
That wasn't the option.
Who's
It
that?
is it is an option.
He just gave you Too Short and E40.
Well,
You went
I
to
know
Mozzie.
Mozzie's alive, and I know they deal. I can just check in with Mozzie.
E40 Too Short alive.
Mozzie's doing free verses with DJ Flip right now. It's not a good look.
and that's great. I can check
not a
it.
good
I can
look.
check. I can check.
DJ Flip
I can check
is spamming all these
Do
artists.
y'all want to have a real conversation?
DJ Flip.
And we're not gonna be federal. Hold on,
And
we're gonna
DJ
take
I just want
it.
to know who you
white.
check in with.
DJ Flip is white too.
Okay, that's why I wouldn't check in with. I don't even know that nigga is. Anyway,
I don't say you gotta check in with him.
I wouldn't. But no, I would. I would check with Mozzie. I would check with Mozzie. If I'm going to Bay, I'm gonna check with Mozzie. I might hit up I Am Sue. I might hit up They Camp. I might hit up. That's who I would hit up, and that's based off of music. It's not even off of street shit. That's who I would hit up off of music.
You'll hit up
But I would hit him up to
I know
who to
Sue.
hit up.
I don't know who Mozzie is, but I know who Sue is.
Mozzie's dope as fuck. Mozzie's dope. He could rap. That's another like.
That's because he's dope. We're supposed to know who he is. I don't know who he is.
Well, I mean, yeah. If you know,
No,
dope shit.
you really don't know who he is. More because of the marketing behind the label and the business behind this label. But when I show you Mozzie, you're about to. I'll show you Mozzie off camera. You're gonna fuck with him, bro. Promise you.
But thank y'all for tuning in. And for argument's sake, man, Cruise Control Radio.
A white man is not the greatest lyricist.
Shout out Beastie Boys putting Brooklyn on the map. Marz, what's up?
Well, we can go ahead and still clean
Keep
all
saying
this up.
Brooklyn.
We can clean all this up with dude wipes. So when you're out in the world and you're feeling gross, get your fresh back on the go. Dude wipes.
Do wipes.
And
Wipe
hamsters,
your nuts.
And hamsters live in Europe and Asia.
That's a fact. Fuck everything else. Make sure you wipe your scrotum before you start poking something. You heard?
Come on, son.
You don't want to give yeast infections. You don't want to give none of that. Make sure you scrub your shit.
Dude wipe, clear all that up.
Dude wipes.
Probably get the peppermint joints.
Swayze just got a whole pack of Dude wipes at Walmart.
No, I get in the shower, so I don't have to spend that money. I just get in the shower.
So if you're out in the world and you're feeling gross, you're gonna hop in a shower?
You can't hop in the shower out in the world.
If I'm not hopping pussy out in the middle of the fucking street.
It's a possibility.
She got a shower.
Bitches don't shower.
wipe.
Thank y'all for
she
tuning
has
in.
a shower.
For argument's sake, shout out
I
bitches
can
not
hop in her
showering.
shower.
It's a temporary thing. It's like you just
I'm
wipe it
gonna
up
hop
real
in her
quick, then
shower,
go
baby.
home.
Wear the towel, wear the rag. This I don't give a fuck. That shit smell like Japanese
Thank
cherry
y'all again
blossom.
for tuning in.
Unless
For
you're in
argument's sake,
California and you on the fucking beach where they got the showers at and shit. then-
No, at her crib.
shout out Yellow Wolf being
So y'all
the
want to
best
fuck
fast
outside.
rapper.
That's what they want to fuck outside.
If you gotta fuck outside,
If oh
when you
God.
out in the world and you're feeling gross.
Oh, I can't relate.
get your
fresh back on the
go. Fuck you talking about? You know the fucking motto. Thank y'all for tuning in. Cruise Control Radio, for argument's sake. Fuck your mama, not me.
Overdose. Damn, look at that, they broke the mold.